Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are hearing me from. Please, this message I want to bring now, it is all about Plateau State Governor Caleb Mufwang calling on the Biafrans to please forgive them and add them to the Biafra map, if I may put it that way. I will tell you why I am saying this, and I will give you instances and also evidences why what I am insinuating is what is happening, despite the fact that they might like to narrow it to political maneuvers or political statements. But I will tell you the gospel truth. Nobody is a kid. We all know things. There are some people who have the gift to even say what is in your mind. They are very good in reading people's mind. So let me just leave you and read this article before I can be able to come back there to analyze this news based on my own understanding and to the understanding of a layman out on the street. Breaking news. The current governor of Plateau State has formally and officially apologized to the Igbo people for the role his people, that is the Plateau people, played during the war against the Igbos. And in context, he said, you people should please forgive us and accept us back into the hood. Okay, moving forward. Governor Caleb Mufwang apologized to the Igbos for Plateau Civil War role, urging reconciliations, unity, and stronger inter-ethnic relations as we are about to join the struggle. We need more apologies, especially from the Yorubas and Hausas and Fulanis, and including that of a Benue people. Benue people is the worst. Our people who escaped from the north during the pogrom, when they reached River Benue, they said, oh, thank God we have joined our people. That is where the real massacre took place. And up to tomorrow, they are still boasting about it. The role they played in dismantling our people who run from the north. But they don't know, when you are pointing somebody with one finger, the rest of our other fingers are pointing back to you. You claim that, oh, you like what you did to the Biafrans during the war, but now your people are being killed unprovoked. They are not agitating for anything. The only thing they ask is right to live. But that right to live has been denied on so many occasions. Okay, back to the business of Caleb Mufwang, who is now calling on Biafrans. Because let me tell you what is happening. What this man is trying to do now is just to take shield from the Igbos. Because the killings in Plateau is not because it's not politically motivated. No, it is for an agenda to make sure that nothing like Christians in that Plateau state again, including the Benue. That is the agenda. So now, this man, don't forget that this man have run to APC for shield, thinking that it is politics, but it's not politics. So now they don't advise him. Now maybe he don't change his advisor, who told him now that the only way you can be secured and your land be secured is please go and align with the Biafrans. That their territory is no-go area. Nobody they touch their territory. That is exactly what this man is trying to do now. Maybe he want to try to play the ostrich game so that he will get time to finish his governorship and acquire more wealth from the state to at least to enable him to relocate to whatever way he want to go. Are you getting my point? Help me to be connecting this dot. Do you know that this thing now is the more reason why that attack came? My previous video. Anybody who came out to align with the Biafrans, most especially saying, oh, I love Igbos and IPOB. My brother, that IPOB have already entitled them to know that they love IPOB and Biafran simply because of one man, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the only way to cut off this light that they is getting, or this accolade that they keep on giving to him, is to hire more thugs who came all in the name of Igbo, who the ones Fulani impregnated their mother. They will come now and begin to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu deserves to die. So now I have seen the reason for that attack. So the attack now, you have seen the attack, it is now being justified because Caleb now don't decamp from them. Emotionally, not politically. Politically he's still with them, but emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise, he don't already decamp from the north and also decamping from the politics sector. Now he's coming down emotionally and in terms of brotherhood to join the Igbos so that their land will be protected. That is the reason of saying this sorry. If I lie, tell me at the comment section. If not, because this man, he runs to APC for protection. Even the time he announced his decamp to APC, that is when the killings increased in Boko. Quote me wrong. Go at the comment section and tell me that I lied. then I will give you proof and facts that the number of people that died. Dachomo lost over 9 of his family members. They now told him that we are coming for you. That Reverend Dachomo lost 9 family members at one night. So you can see the reason why he wants to acknowledge with the Igbos now, because the fight now is not political fight, but an agenda that they have sworn. Even if you take them 1 million years, they must accomplish it. To Islamize Nigeria and also to take charge of every middle belt state that is being referred to as Christian states. They don't collect them one after the other. Kaduna and Christian state, so they collect Kaduna from them and leave all the southern Kaduna for them. Even Kanu. So if people can as well agree with me that Plateau people now, Jos, which is what they call them, is now at the mercy of Biafrans, whether we accept or not, for them to join us. So that they will not go and set us up with these marauders. Yes, we have to be extra careful to trade. We have to trade with cautions. That is my own contribution. I don't know about you. And don't forget, this is just my own personal opinion. And my opinion cannot override opinions of millions of Biafrans, both home and abroad. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion and rights to self-determination, if I may use that one, that language. Okay, we are going to dissect this message on different parts, because in the comment sections there is some part that opposes and there are some parts that proposes. So we are going to read it, both the opposing part and the ones who agreed with what Caleb Mufwang said. According to this, Ikechukwu Anthony Okoro said, me, I don't want their apology. This one now from the opposing side. Say, me, I don't want their apology. Say, give me Biafra, and they can continue their romance with the Fulanis, whom they joined in the years back to massacre these same Igbos you want to join. This is according to Ikechukwu Anthony Okoro. He's there on the opposing side. So let's see what happens from other ones. Ikekwem Victor said Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally. First, and apologize to. That is where the apology should begin before any verbal bagadash can follow. So this one now automatically opposing side. He said Nnamdi Kanu or no discussion. Nnamdi Kanu or no apology. Okay? So somebody replied to me and said, true talk, my brother. Okay, let me see. Stanley Ukwago said, first step is release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can as well agree with me that the opposing side are winning the vote. And don't forget, they say majority carries the vote. Okay, let's continue. Honorable Innocent said, because karma is at work. And let me also remind you, Plateau State is still the same state where Gowon come from. And as it stands now, Gowon don't have ancestral land again because Fulanis have already taken over his house. You can imagine what they call it, military head of state in Nigeria. Marauders who came from Sahel have taken over his house. Nigerian government could not protect that man. He cannot protect his house. The same man who fought for that Nigeria, who buy millions of Biafrans to keep that Nigeria together. Karma is at work, according to this our brother. I never see anybody who proposed or who said, okay, we accepted. All of them, they're on the opposing side, but let's continue. Maybe we might find 1 or 2 people. According to Ogechukwu Loretta Losley, he said, first step is release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before accepting any apology. Apology, now water. So this one now, they're on the opposing side. Michael Moneybank, he said, let's keep watching until Nigeria split into 3. Now wait, he talk. So I don't know whether this one now have to join on this proposed side or on the opposing side. Please help me do that at the comment section of this video. Chigozie Nezuru said, not only apologies from Yoruba and Hausa and Fulani, damages must be repaired and restored. So everything that we spend on building the Biafra land, before we can be able to say, oh, we have found a place in our heart now to forgive the government of Nigeria, they must repair everything. In fact, every dime and every kobo must be paid back. Otherwise, no going back. According to this, our sister here. Okay, Mick Don Odemma said, I don't really think we need apologies from his people. Nothing sincere from them. My brother, nobody accepted that we should align with these guys. So, Caleb Mufwang and Ezekiel Dochomo, you're on your own. I beg you. Otiede Gabriel said, but Gowon was to say this, not the governor. How old was he when the civil war broke out? Okay, let me say something. Let me say something. So this just hit my mind now with this comment. I can tell you this for free of charge, that Gowon will be aware of this saying sorry. Believe it or leave it. Gowon will be aware. There will be a kind of inner caucus meeting before this man can be able to come out on general public to make this kind of comment. If not, my brother, if he go back to the state assembly, they will impeach him. Gowon don't want to come out openly to say sorry, but he's using subordinate to do that, right? No problem. Don't worry. Hand go touch all of them one after the other. Okay, let's continue. Romano Sokabo said that they are apologizing now because karma has started its work. Say it is better too late than never. Okay, this one they somehow opposing and someone propose. Okay, let's give it to him. This one is from the proposing side. This one supported. Okay. Mazi Nnamdi said that any apologies without open media publication will not be accepted. Any such apologies must be open to all the media houses for all the citizens to see. No more hiding and no more hide and seek game again. Okay, this one there for the opposing side. Robito Chubike says, so now Yoruba Fulani interesting. It makes sense. So moreover, they are one people. Okay, this one they also say Yorubas. They must call come to apologize. We hear the Ikenna said as Jack Yakubu Gowon was still alive, he is the one that will apologize on behalf of every tribe in Nigeria for him to foolishly allow Biafra and their internal placeholders, the Fulani, to use him to mislead them to commit the worst genocide in the continent of Africa since the existence of mankind. Oh, one your own day on the opposing side say Yakubu Gowon. Say they ain't supposed to come out now. Begin to use the mouth because they confess it. Okay, Mentor Franklin in his way say the only apology is to let us be. Their apology can't bring back many souls that have been lost at the cost of fighting for this Biafra liberation, my dear. You there on the opposing side, I give it to you. Ugochukwu go to Ezoke. Where is Gowon? He should be the one leading the plea and reconciliation. Julius Ujuono has said it doesn't remove the fact that we are not one people and cannot be to eternity. Biafra is our religion and our home. So be it. Cure ED. There is no going back. And Gowon is still hanging his shoulder high. Of course, Albert Chema said, Mado catching a Melomogweleka, did you watch a video of some people calling for the buy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the East to have peace? Okay, this one said, not people, but Chigozie by name. We know him and we have already identified him. This one is, we are deceived into war. Mufwang apologizes to Nigeria. Sorry, to Igbo. That is the Guardian newspaper. Now I carry the news. So this one now is not something that somebody will come and tell you, it's a propaganda. One day, go to Guardian newspaper. You can find the evidence there. I just found it now. Okay. Isiko said Gowon should lead the apology, not him. If not, Fulani is just starting with them. They are going to say something. My brother, carry this in, talk now till tomorrow. The answer to this question, to this apology, is because they want to align with the Igbos now. They have already seen that the government of the zoo cannot protect them. Cannot protect them because they are the one that fought us. Gowon is the one that killed over 3.something to 4 million Biafrans in 1967 to 1970. There's nothing again you can tell me, and Gowon is still alive. They have seen Gowon house have been taken over. So now they want to align with the Biafrans so that they can secure their state. That is the simplest answer to all these shenanigans. But thank God, we don't know something. Anyway, I cannot say what will happen. But let's keep watching. Please help me to circulate this message. Make sure you also like and comment.